BLANCTV.
Perfect. Alright, looks like we're
Nice.
good now. But you heard the man. That was the RGL amateur admin himself. I'm, of course, Terry. Again, this is just another rerun because classic OBS just doesn't want to work. But we do have RGL Season 6 Week 3 Amateur Division coming at you. We got Yorkshire in the blue versus the Bad Touch in the red. Both these teams are 2-0, looking for their third win of the season here. And of course, you know, in the lower divs, having only 8 matches means every single round you take, every win you get is ever more crucial compared to, I guess, all the other divs. I'm not gonna, I mean, you can see the rosters. Most of them are aliased accordingly, because we love to see it. Yeah, I don't really know too much about these teams. I know that the Bad Touch, I actually reviewed one of their players' demos earlier today. But you know, it's hard to know in such a, I guess, wide open div. There's like, I think amateur is the largest div in RGL this season, right? There's like, I think maybe 50 teams or more.
By far, there's 55 active teams right now.
Jeez, yeah. So I mean, we could be looking at, you know, a varying degree of skill between these teams just within amateur themselves, much less like the rest of RGL. But yeah, we are back, of course. Again, scuffed start, but all the players are in the server. We'll be going live shortly. The config is correct, thanks to Crazian stepping in, as he should, as the admin of amateur. We're paused immediately. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, we ran the little poll for people to bet their channel points on who we think will win here, but I mean, I know nothing. I wish to just simply watch a good game, an entertaining game. One, hopefully, that is not plagued with technical difficulties.
Don't jinx us now, Terry.
I mean, it's not a jinx if it's already happened, right? Like, okay, let me switch my OBS to performance mode.
But yeah, as you were saying, amateur is an absolutely huge division this season. There is a wide range in skill. Teams that are practically ready for IM and teams that are just barely out of newcomer. And speaking of that,
actually, I know that the Bad Touch played in amateur last season. They went 4-4, so I mean, depending on their rounds for and rounds against, right? They were pretty much middle of the pack, either like maybe towards the upper end or the lower end, depending on their round percentage. But you know, they're back for another season. I definitely remember Fountain Man, Pancake, and Pirate Fish. So that's at least three returning players. But again, as far as the players are on Yorkshire, I really don't know any of them, so this is their chance to, you know, get on the radar, perhaps in a pseudo pro setting with an audience, a wonderful audience of 17 viewers right now. Hope everyone's Friday's been going well. But yeah, not exactly sure what this pause is about, but hopefully it's something that, well, I don't know, they wouldn't pause before the game starts, right? So surely, no, like the first mid happened, and then like something. Oh, wait, we're back. Okay.
There we go. I'm sure we'll see what the pause was for, but longtime Blanc viewers or BLANCTV viewers should recognize some of the. Oh man, I'm gonna beef the name.
The what?
The blue team.
Yorkshire?
Yorkshire, thank you.
Oh, but we are...
Long-time Blanc viewers should recognize some of Yorkshire as the newcomer team from playoffs in our coverage last season.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay, well, here we go. We got amateur action on Viaduct. Looks like the game has started. I'm going to watch Justin, actually, roll it out to mid, demo duel, pretty much on the point right away. Now, both sides, you know, have a couple of hurt players. The point is just about to be opened up soon. There's just dancing all over the point. Sail's going to be the first casualty. Of course, the HUD is broken because of the pause. But, you know, right now, both teams just trading trading spam across the point. No one. Okay, finally, Bad Touch get on the point, and they have ×6 on it. This is the fastest cap I've ever seen. And there we go, mid-fight 1 in favor of the Bad Touch, and they pick up a kill at the end too.
Yeah, both teams kind of just traded damage for the entire mid until the Bad Touch finally managed to get point presence established. And now they're have a pretty good hold on it so far.
Oh,
and there's the pause.
Yep, there's the pause. We'll see what happens. Again, I'll do HUD reload scheme. Wait, Spacetoven? What?
Oh no.
Wait, I'm so confused. What is going on? Alright, well, as it stands, you know, Bad Touch have the first lead of the night with about half a minute eclipsed already. Both medics stayed alive. This Uber trade is imminent. Fountain Man's just holding his ground. Both teams pretty much pop at the exact same time, but I believe Fountain Man has a solo, whereas Memes has had to flash a couple of their players. Oh, Fountain Man gets pushed back, and Justin pipes away the medic. Pyrite Fish going down. Now the rest of the collapse. Null picks up a couple, and looking to secure the area, and there we go. That Uber trade. Wait, One Punch Man going for the spoon, gets the kill. Pancake is hiding.
Really
Pancake
clean.
hiding connector, trying to flank the scout. Oh, got a good meat shot, and actually does get another kill. So these trades not too bad for the Bad Touch. I'm gonna try HUD reload scheme again.
Yeah, it should work now. But Red actually had a pretty good collapse there. It's just that Blue was very balled together.
Yeah, their Uber on Blue was a little bit better, so Yorkshire do, you know, start putting cap time down. Oh, they're gonna actually win a pair of 1v1s, do Null and Kai Gaming. And while the Bad Touch will get the cap, they're gonna have to back off pretty much immediately. Actually.
And they lose Kai there.
Yeah, but Memes is actually kind of hurt. Oh, but Charmander goes down. Memes is walking forward onto the point. They might not even have to use. Yep, it looks like they're going to be able to chill, get healthy, recap, and get some more time on their side. They do actually have a sliver advantage, though it is waning quickly. I can't imagine that. Well, I guess I would be very surprised if teams at this level decide to do an aggro trade across the point. But here comes a soldier, double soldier bomb. They do actually contribute to getting the force out. And now Spacetoven is just going to walk in. I guess Spacetoven is playing in place of Justin now, I guess, also. So, like...
I suppose so. But, yeah, Red had good control of Concrete there, but they just ended up ceding all of their control because they wanted to go fight someone in the back. And Sail hits an air shot and just dumpsters 41.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll see what this... We'll see what this development, as far as on Yorkshire's side, how it affects them, right? Because, like, Justin was their main. They were already ringing Memes, and now they have Spacetoven in again. Of course, you know, we've seen Spacetoven absolutely frag out. She had some nutty, like, sticky traps and pipe kills when we covered her playoff game. But here comes a sack wave.
There are so many people on Memes.
Health.
Memes lives.
He gave him the wiggle. He was 9 HP and managed to stay alive. That is so crucial there. Granted, like, the Ubers are pretty much even, so, like, you know, they were trying to go in for the cherry on top type of play, killing the medic there if they had killed the medic. But now, you know, the Bad Touch, they have gotten lapped in time. They're about to walk into a Uber v Uber type deal here. I mean, who else to watch? Oh, but actually Blue pops very early here. I'm not exactly sure what caused that pop, but now here comes the retaliation Uber. Though they are going to be down to a single soldier. Spacetoven might get cleaned up. No? No, the arrows and the collapse from Yorkshire. Or Yorkshire, I don't know, dude.
Well, one of those.
It's one of those. And, I mean, that's another post-Uber win. A post-Uber fight win there on the side of Blue. They're going to set up a forward hold now.
Pyrite got absolutely sent to the moon, but there goes Spacetoven early. This is bad.
Yeah,
41 goes down in exchange, but Fountain Man is basically uncontested walking onto the point.
Eating some damage from that soldier, though. Really nice rockets there from Null. He is a Banny lover, as you can see in his name. But, I mean, they only have 8 seconds left to Yorkshire. The rest of the Bad Touch are trying to get on the point. Fountain Man's trying to push him back with some spam. Oh, but he's actually so low. And actually, Memes has built himself up a pretty sizable advantage as well. One punch
they could go off of this, but I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, it looks
I have
like...
a feeling they're not.
Well, now they can, because
Yeah.
they just got a pick on
Four.
the 41. One Punch Manatee jumping onto the other team's mountain to try and contribute for a force. Doesn't really look like that's happening. Oh, and they lose Fountain Man and
Oh,
Charmander.
no.
Oh, no.
This is just the worst on red side. They have One Punch Manatee, and that's it.
The soldier has to do everything, and I mean, he's got targets in every single direction. He's going to get chewed apart. The blue Uber comes out, and 2 more seconds to go.
That is
Yorkshire.
round number 1 in the books.
Yep, they strike first here.
I would love to see the Bad Touch start actually aggressing together. What's happening here is the fact that both sides are just slinging damage across mid, and red just is not moving together to capitalize off of that.
Yeah, so now another mid, here we go. I mean, I'm gonna try and find Space Tubbin. Just kind of patrolling right lane, gonna immediately kill Fountain Man, demo on demo, and gets Charmander as well. Oh boy, things are not looking good for the Bad Touch right now, as they're gonna bleed 3 players, and they are just out of there.
41 just had a sad soldier viaduct moment there.
Yeah, I mean, Soldier on King of the Hill, kind of just depressing sometimes. But as the dust settles, of course, we do have memes with a slight ad. Pyrite Fish, just a tad bit behind, about 20%. Just make sure they don't get caught by a potential aggressive Uber. 41's gonna die again, as does Fountain Man, and we're kind of seeing history repeat itself. Although this time the Uber does come out. Oh my God, Pyrite Fish was 1 HP.
Pyrite
1 HP.
manages to get out.
Null.
That's going to be
managed
huge.
to escape. Oh. All right. Well.
Sail in the Gremlin spot, and
Yeah,
there he goes. He leaves.
Kill 41. I feel like the Bad Touch has been constantly losing a player early. As we see this soldier fly in, they do kill the medic and a scout with this Uber. So honestly, not bad, especially if they can pick off both these soldiers flying in. Oh man, the triple projectile bomb. They do manage to kill Pyrite Fish. Hopefully they don't deny the med spawn. Oh, and they do. Another 5 seconds added to the clock. That is a little bit of I guess a rookie mistake there on Viaduct. You need to delay for your people that are respawning, so that way they get an accelerated spawn, don't get pushed back. But now, I mean, Sail's on Pyro busting out left side, but there's actually just no forward hold to speak of. Well, I mean, the Pyro's just waddling at the soldier. What are you gonna do? Can't really shoot rockets at him. But it looks like Sail has been pushed. Well, Sail's gonna keep playing Pyro, so I'm gonna keep the cam on said Pyro, though. I mean, reflecting stickies doesn't really accomplish much of anything here. Does set a scout on fire. Now walking at the demo man, and then Space just pipes him. Okay. And now Kai Gaming kind of protecting his own right lane, although getting rolled by this soldier. Oh my God, I thought he was just gonna die to a direct there. Well, this is honestly, like, they did lose their demo, but, time is going to equal out. Oh, but One Punch Manatee looks like he ran out of ammo. And big homie Joey puts him in his back pocket. It's a 6v5 type beat now for Yorkshire. They're going to walk forward, no fear whatsoever. They're going to pick off 2 yet again, and they get the force out. Memes finally pops, but it's
3 down. Fountain Man is absolutely rolled. Pyrite's going to go down to null.
Oh,
and that looks like
dude.
We got the semi-wipe right there.
Yeah, and now Sail fighting a 1v1.
Sail.
Yeah.
And they're both gonna back off and think better of it.
Yeah, here comes the forward hold out of Yorkshire. They're about to tie the time up. They're gonna pick off Fountain Man.
Oh, well.
And maybe a third. Oh
and
no. Is it a spawn camp? Okay, I thought they were thinking about it. It looked like they were thinking about it, but they've decided, you know what? Let's not get too greedy right now. Let's just make sure we do our job and secure our lead, our wonderful time lead of 5 seconds, but obviously, and counting. I mean, where's the Pyro? Is there a Pyro yet? No, the Bad Touch have no off class. And they're just gonna lose One Punch Manatee to the forward hold again. Oh,
Sail is just in.
It's
Fountain Man is just
GG
in.
lag. Yeah. And I mean, this is a devastating forward hold. They are just killing them over and over again.
It's an absolute meat grinder right now.
Yeah. They're just stuck in spawn.
Just taking damage in spawn. Almost died in spawn.
Oh my God, 35 HP or whatever it was. Okay, finally the Pyro comes out on the side of the bad touch, but it might be too little too late. Here comes this pyro. They do kill Sail, actually. And, you know, this the remaining soldier smartly deciding not to shoot rockets at the pyro until just now,
But he's on Fountain, and there goes Fountain.
okay, the Force comes out, the Ubers are being traded. This pyro's living for a really long time, actually. He can be a nuisance.
That pyro is still alive.
Okay, he should go down here. Yeah.
There we go, goodness. And there goes Pancake. Charmander's alone on point. Backups coming in to help, but they're still not moving together.
Look at Space Toven just walking forward, dumping out damage on right lane. They're just still getting picks. Fountain Man dying, Pyrite Fish dying. Oh!
Spoon!
Jay Henpei fans, eat your hearts out. There's just crazy fighting, but at the end of the day, it's just 41 left alive. And Sail will finish him off, and that's going to be a 2-0 half. I mean, first round was kind of close, at least back and forth a little bit. This one, yikes, that forward hold was devastating for the side of the bad touch. So Yorkshire are going to find themselves up 2-0 quite comfortably. And I'm sure if I look at the stats, I'm going to see huge damage numbers coming from Space Toven, coming out of Null, and probably even Sail. But let me update the scoreboard while we potentially look at the logs.
Yeah, again, all I'm seeing over and over again is the fact that Blue's getting early picks in 1v1s that really shouldn't be happening right now. Like Red's doing good damage across the board from what I could tell, but they're not doing it together, and that's the major problem here.
Okay, I got the stats. I'll link them in chat. Space Toven is doing 350 DPM, but both soldiers are actually even out DPSing the demo man. They're doing 351, which is, you know, obviously just a little bit more. And Sail is actually doing 360, which is top of the server.
I don't get what this soldier theory is on Viaduct anymore.
They're just channeling their inner Crazian, you know. They're just unleashing all their hidden strength on this map, just saving it up perfectly. I mean, look, Space Toven has been having a really good game, just like area denial, dumping out damage. Fountain Man has been doing the damage, but just dying a little bit too much. Part of it was like sack waves, but also I felt like, again, they were kind of scattered a little bit, and then that leads to players being picked off one by one.
I noticed Fountain Man was generally on his own other than his medic, and that's not the way to be, even on product for Demo Man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this map is all about playing together, playing the objective, which is getting all that time off the clock, and really having discipline to make sure you aren't, like, you know, feeding at really poor times, which, you know, to be fair to the bad touch, they were behind a lot, especially in the second round, when, I mean, I feel like that forward hold from Yorkshire got, like, what, a minute 15 off the clock just by killing, they got, like, what, 3-4 kills 2 separate times in the forward hold, so, like, that's really devastating for any team to be up against. I would have liked to have seen the pyro come out a lot earlier, because that's like usually the you know, the go-to to immediately deny the forward hold, try and bust your way back in, because you can just reflect the rockets. You don't have to worry about the demo because he's on the other side of the cliff. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the bad touch, they have a chance if they can just collect themselves a little bit, realize that, like, hey, we're just kind of feeding right now, and we should stop doing that to give ourselves as good of a chance to claw our way back into this game. You know, I feel like, especially as our King of the Hill is concerned, you know, the momentum isn't really a thing because it's so round specific, right? Like, one team can dominate you for a round and then you can dominate right back. It's not really like 5CP where, like, you can feel the momentum shift over the course of a game. I feel like on Viaduct, on Clear Cut, and Bagel, these are you know, these are all separate. They're almost like individual matches, like a boxing game. How young boy fans play TF2. I have no idea.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. But yeah, it's got to be mentioned again that Yorkshire, the blue team, they are ringing 2 players now. So Memes was already ringing, and then I guess Justin was having technical difficulties, which is what we assumed the pause was. So then Space Toven stepped in, and I mean, having herself a game. The rest of the team having themselves a game. The projectile classes are kind of just dominating, putting on a show. And I guess, you know, it's been brought up in discussions before, right? I feel like at the lower levels, if you have really, really good projectile classes, they can take over in ways that, you know, you don't really see at the top level anymore, just because I guess in particular the scouts have just gotten so good at just denying them. Like I can't remember, it was probably during my 24-hour stream or something, but like I was saying how like if you are a lower level team, you're gonna take the carry soldier over the carry scout, just because like if you get a soldier that can do like 400 DPM, like you're golden, man.
And yeah, that was during our 24-hour. But absolutely, we're seeing that fun dichotomy of scouts are more just objective players in the lower ends versus the absolute monsters they generally are in invite or advanced.
Oh, okay, we got a little debated, but now we're actually going live. You know the rules here at BLANCTV. If you're the first half MVP, you get the immediate first cam and sailboat. I mean, you top damage, so that's certainly worth something. I'm gonna watch Sail on this mid. Yorkshire up a pretty dominant 2-0 so far. Jumping up to China, just firing long-range spam rockets, eating some spam rockets of their own, and now jumping up to Mountain. No one team really getting too aggressive, although the health is just so much worse on the side of red. They're going to lose a soldier, and once again, Bad Touch are on the back foot. Sail looking to bomb forward, flying right in, doing so much damage. Oh, gets the demo and the medic. I thought he directed that scout, but he will also live with 1 HP, so oh man, we're kind of right back to where we started in the second round with Yorkshire dominating on that mid fight.
Sail is making like key pivotal plays for his team this entire game.
Yeah,
but he's been having really good decision making for this.
Yeah, he like jumped up to his own mountain, fired a couple spam rockets, and then once they had the opening, once they had the pick, they just busted right through. No pyro yet again from the Bad Touch. They're gonna like to just bomb the soldier by himself. He gets a decent rocket onto memes, but look at that, 4 players down again. That's just gonna be another, you know, 15 seconds off the clock for Yorkshire here.
The Bad Touch really need to figure out what they need to do to break this. They are currently just shoving their hand into the sausage maker, and it's not going well.
Okay, the Pyro has managed to break through at least for a little bit, getting some couple of reflects. They do actually get 2 picks as the Ubers are traded out here. Spacetoven just falling back for now. They know that a soldier is deep behind enemy territory, so it's all up to this fight on the point right now. It's hard to say who's winning, but the health on both sides is kind of shoddy, kind of suspect. Oh, but one punch. Manatee trying to kill the scout does actually do it. Nice rockets, and he's still able to harass them from behind for a little longer. Joey on a 5k does get cleaned up by Fountain Man.
Oh, but here comes Sail just dumping out damage yet again.
Yeah, but Fountain Man with a really nice pipe onto him from China. Oh, the arrow from memes saves the soldier's life, because that sticky was certainly going to be the end of him there had it not connected. But there we go, first cap in for the Bad Touch. Ubers are pretty much even. A slight baby ad, a microscopic ad, if you will, for Pyrite Fish as the first soldier bombs forward. Okay, this is where I think Fountain needs a little bit more support. Yeah, it gets an arrow. They are going to lose 41 though. Now the soldier pressure is coming in. They lose Pancake as well.
And then they lose Fountain. It's just a non-stop roller coaster of bad news.
Pyrite Fish dies at 90%. That is quite rough to see here. If you are rooting for the Bad Touch, they are going to be staring at yet another forward hold coming out from blue. They have, you know, a 30-second advantage right now and counting. I would love to see the Pyro insta switch. Yeah, it looks like 41's
not
going
yet.
Back. I think he's going to go play the Pyro. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
Okay, one punch managed to live, so we haven't lost everything yet. And there goes Pyrite. All right.
What? What happened?
Null's just having a time on Cliff and just jumped in over everyone's heads into the stairs and just murdered Pyrite in the middle of 4 people.
All right. Ooh, that was a nice air shot there from I believe
Sail's in trouble, but he gets out. They're still staring at a full Uber ad though.
Yeah,
Like, this could be the grinder if they walk in.
Sail just kind of harassing players from the other team's house. He does run into a scout. Oh, he wins the 1v1. Oh my god, these Yorkshire soldiers and the demo
is absolutely rolled. Everyone is just dead.
Oh man.
Red is just dead yet again.
This is a little bit rough to watch. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough seeing a team kind of just fail to break out of the forward hold correctly. I don't know how Pyrite Fish died. Pyrite Fish was the first death on that last. I guess I'll call it the attempt to break the forward hold here. But I mean, Yorkshire don't really have to do much at all. They're just kind of winning by virtue of being better. Yeah, the soldier does fly in. Charmander goes down. The Uber does come out, just looking to save players. Fountain Man on an island. Rest of the team's going down. One Punch Manatee, the lone survivor. Can he hit the Omega Nuke? He does kill a scout, but that is it. And this third round is, I mean, even more convincingly over. And we're already match point here, Trajan.
Yeah, Yorkshire is just showing just how competent they are. Like, they made all of the right decisions for every single target in that last fight. Like, it was clinical.
Yep, so we'll see what the Bad Touch have in their bag of tricks to claw their way back into this game. Absolutely not impossible, especially since there's no like time worry.
Oh, but, and Memes goes down early.
Okay, that's a great way to. Oh wait, Kai Gaming is just AFK and spawn. What?
Oh, all right.
Oh, here comes the soldier late. Maybe those get
okay.
dealt with. Kai is just still AFK. They aren't
and
pausing.
Pyrite got a.
Pyrite did die, so yeah, it's not the end of the world, but at least the Bad Touch did win a mid, 6v5 notwithstanding.
And there goes Kai. There, so we're back in the game.
All right. Not sure what that. Maybe they had to just. I don't even know. Take out the trash.
And Kai is AFK again outside of spawn.
What
is going on?
Oh no, he's back. All right, okay. The forward hold, pseudo forward hold attempt has been broken through. I'm gonna give the Kai cam, man. You go AFK for a little bit. I want to see what you can do now. All right, they're rotating over to right lane. It looks like. Ooh, the health is actually a little bit worse on Memes, but I mean, 41 just bombs right into a scout. You can just enjoy your respawn, good sir. And now, I mean, player advantage. The scout's feeding in as well. And Pancake doesn't get anything. Did get Memes down to 33 HP for the record, but I mean, you never really want to be going down players when you have the point. Your respawns are just so much longer. Fountain Man needs to be careful because he could get caught. One Punch Manatee dies. Okay, they do kill Joey, but and actually Sail. And actually Memes dies without getting the Uber, so this is actually really good all of a sudden for the Bad Touch. As long as they don't let the players on the right side get anything crazy. Yeah. Okay, so a sign of life, breath of life here for the Bad Touch. They got a very dominant lead in time. They have basically even Ubers. I mean, it's 11%, right? Surely they won't do anything too crazy, but maybe they will because they're down 3 rounds. We'll see.
With amateur, you never know.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
I'm not sure, you know, what was going on there for Yorkshire. They kind of just stagnated, and then they let the red Uber collapse on them before they had their own. Oh my god, look at the players flying in from China!
They are just in.
They do get Pyrite Fish, so the sack wave is successful. Might be the, well, I beef, says Pyrite Fish. Not sure what, not sure exactly what the beef was, but I mean, again, this is still not bad at all for the Bad Touch. They are 50 seconds away from getting around. Obviously, they're not going to get it clean here unless, you know, Yorkshire screw this up terribly. But they'll have a really good, like, time advantage to work off of. Though part of me is concerned if they get forward held it on, then they need to be able to bust through there. Okay, Null and One Punch Manatee immediately trade out. 41 goes in. Looks like it was a pseudo sack wave. I guess just the soldiers on Bad Touch. They do have a pick now, so if they can, you know, manage to get that Uber out from Memes' hands, they could look for a refight. And again, all they need to do is get another cap going, and they'll have something to work with here. But
yeah, this is absolutely doable from the Bad Touch's side. Like, the game isn't over till it's over, and they have an absolutely huge lead.
Yeah, so priority number 1 right now is to make sure we get this Uber. Priority number 2 is to be aggressive with a trade, and then take the post-Uber fight. So we're gonna see what happens here. Here comes the Waddle. They're walking in on the right side. Have they spotted the traps? Okay, they elect to just pop. The counter pop from Memes.
That's a really early Uber.
Yeah, but Memes didn't really milk it as long as they possibly could have. Oh, but Fountain Man gets deleted. One Punch Manatee loses a 1v1. Pyrite Fish goes down. Alright, the red players are going to try and salvage here, flying in onto the points. and they don't get
no.
it. They only get Kai Gaming at the tail end. So they do still have some more time. They can work another fight, and they know Ubers are not going to be a factor this time around. Yorkshire cannot set up a forward hold because they lost a couple of players.
And yet Sale is forward holding on his own.
What a
And
Chad.
now he's back out. And Pancake dies, so that's not great. Sale is now behind, on top of the medic. And there goes Pyrite. No, Pyrite actually gets an Uber saw.
Wait, that's actually huge because that evens things up. Never mind.
Nope, and then dies to Kai.
Okay, this just chaos happening all over the map, as is often the case on Viaduct, but I mean, uh-oh. I'm a little concerned now because time's ticking away and Memes is at 80%. Pancake does kill off Null, kind of hanging out on the other team's cliff side. I mean, they could get in like right now, get the force off, have another dry fight opportunity here, but Space Toven is just trying her best to slow them down with spam. Sale goes down very, very low, but 41 dead yet again. Joey does trade out, so, you know, Soldier Scout. 31 HP on Memes. If anyone could get aggressive, they could get the force out. But actually, look at this. They're going to let them cap the point. I think this is really smart coming out of Yorkshire. They know that they can just, oh, well, they're going to lose Sale.
Well,
but
they're losing players, but
oh,
it's
but
okay.
Space Token gets dropped in the Uber. And all of a sudden, things are looking good for the Bad Touch again. Kai Gaming isn't really going to be able to get any pressure on Pirate Fish whatsoever, who is at 90%, and also there's 15 seconds left. As long as they don't rush this, the Bad Touch could be, you know, staring at a round win here. Oh, Fountain Man, I thought he was about to jump. I think he thought about it, but looks like he's going to decide to fall back, play the point. Look at this, they're getting kills left and right.
There we go.
And as long as they win this post...
It's looking really good for this post.
Oh,
And
very
there
clean.
it is.
The wiggle
The
from
Bad Touch
Fountain
get
Man.
around.
That was really well done. I guess I'll talk about it after I update the score, but like I thought they were going to give up the point and Uber back in, but then they lost 2 players, including their demo man. Space Token getting dropped there was key, and Bad Touch find their way on the game, or on the map.
That was a really good recovery from Bad Touch, even like the 5v6 notwithstanding.
Yeah.
But that was still a really good recovery throughout that entire round.
Yep, so we are witnessing yet another mid here. Of course, Pirate Fish just arrowing a couple of their players to get things going. No side has a real advantage, although Memes does take a decent chunk of damage. So now the Red Aggression trying to walk onto the point. They're going to kill Memes with a pipe, so Fountain Man heating up a little bit as Pancake now bullies the players on the right side. This is going to be an easy mid win for the Bad Touch here.
Blue is just
Here
very
comes the sack.
hurt.
The sack is in.
They are all the way behind on the Pyrite.
And they are not gonna get it. Pirate Fish got a kill onto Space Toven as well. Really, really nice job there from the Bad Touch, and we're seeing, you know, we're seeing them, you know, show big signs of life now. This is a pretty solid Uber advantage state to be in. They just have to worry about any sacks. They just have to not feed anybody on like too aggressively here. But oh, here comes a pseudo forward hold. Oh my God.
Yep, and
41!
wow,
Oh, he didn't kill the
just
medic!
rolls 2 people.
I know, he almost got the medic too. Memes was down to like 20 HP. He needs to go... Okay, he wants an arrow. Yeah, this is a good forward hold now coming out from the Bad Touch. I'm gonna expect...
like...
Oh, 41 jumped into the spot. He got called though. But the rocket! Oh no! Null's
And
rocket!
he lives!
He lives? Wow, I actually can't believe that.
But
oh.
Sale just cleans up on Fountain Man.
Yeah, he's in and he's out. Just kills the demo.
And
Gets
this
back
is
out.
an
Oh,
absolute
41.
rush out of Cliffside.
Yeah, they have busted through. No demo man, no stickies to worry about. They can just waltz right onto the point. They have a demo man. Red does not. And Pirate Fish goes down? Oh no.
Oh.
They had to have had Uber there too, right? That's a huge drop. As
Yeah,
the sellout comes in, they do actually take the force. So I guess that drop is not too bad at the end of the day here. Null on the respawn as well. So from the Bad Touch's side, mission accomplished. The force is out, and they are ahead by a minute. So Null beef and lives. Yeah, I can't believe when they were in the other team's last there that 41 didn't kill him. But all right, here comes a dry fight here. 6v6, no Ubers on either side. Charmander's going to be the first casualty to the long-range Space Toven pipes. The sticky trap has been spotted by Fountain Man. Walking onto the point. Oh, getting so much damage onto Sale. But now there's a scout in his face. Oh, Pancake
And
protects the
Fountain
demo.
Man's
Oh,
down.
not for long. Yep. So now, I mean, look at the health on red. It's just absolutely terrible. One Punch Manatee needs to survive here to have another shot at taking a dry fight. But Kai Gaming is already up, and he's a little scout Boston man, which means he'll be right back onto the fight, ready to go. Sail is, I'm gonna find the Sail cam, dude. He is hiding in house. I think they've spotted him. No, yeah, he's been shot.
They just spotted him, but
he's gonna
they're
flank
not
the
looking
soldier.
at him.
Yep. Domination kill, the that's null. Oh, look at the rockets from Sail. Oh, he gets bounced into a wall. And he lives yet again. Oh, man. I feel like the Bad Touch have had like 5 scenarios already where they've had a player on blue go down to like 20 health and they just can't quite get the kill. But we are staring at another, even Uber situation, but Fountain Man dying early yet again here. And now, I mean, what is Red gonna do? They use their Uber. Oh. What? Oh.
No, we're good. We're good.
I guess that's not.
It was a
too
pause.
bad.
It looked like.
I feel like that was GG lag. And with Pirate Fish
someone
going
started
down.
T-posing. That's why I thought it might have been a pause. I was trying to give it benefit of the doubt, Terry.
Listen, I would have liked to as well. I was about to say, like, technically with 142 on the clock, we don't know if it was GG lag for blue, but with Pirate Fish dying there and Meme staying alive, although granted it is only a 10% difference in Uber, actually less than that because of the way that Red is building. However, they don't have the time luxury that they had in the previous round. They need to get something going here, and they're going to elect to try the 41 Pyro. Also, Pirate Fish on Crits Krieg, so that is why things are evening out. We'll see if Fountain Man can hit a gorgeous rocket or a gorgeous.
There goes Pirate.
Yeah, but Pirate Fish goes down, and I feel like this is close to all she wrote territory here. I mean, it just seems like the Bad Touch have had no answers for the blue aggression, the blue projectiles, and Memes is coming out on that Uber. Just 12 seconds left on the clock, and the Uber just gets popped just as the security blanket. Trying to make sure all the players are left alive, which is looking like the case here as the soldier flies in late. Dude does get 2 kills, but that's going
too bad.
It's GG's in the chat. Yorkshire will defeat the Bad Touch 4-1. Yorkshire improving to 3-0 on the season. The Bad Touch will fall to 2-1. But 5 more matches to go. Absolutely not out of it as far as like the playoff race is concerned, especially with 16 spots.
Yeah, 16 for amateur.
I'm sure like a 5-3 or like a 4-4 with high rounds might be able to get you in it. I guess it really depends on how the rest of the division shakes up. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff to unpack there. Primarily, again, the ringers, right? Like Spacetoven, huge impact on Demo Man. Not to say Justin wouldn't have, right? But like we just don't know because obviously Spacetoven played and Justin did not. But the soldiers from Yorkshire also were very, very impressive. Null and Sail were just doing a ton of work. I can peek the logs as that match was kind of swift. Let's see what we can look at here. Oh yeah, Spacetoven. Spacetoven did 460 that second half, 17-7. I mean, like the damage all across the board is good, right? Like it's Viaduct, so I mean it's to be expected. But just at the end of the day, I feel like 2 big things led to the Yorkshire win. Number 1, their projectiles, particularly their soldiers, and then number 2, those forward holds were, I mean, they were perfect for Yorkshire and absolutely terrible for the Bad Touch. They just could not figure out a way to get through all the smoke, all the rockets. I still am baffled at the one time their Pirate Fish, their medic was the first casualty. Not entirely sure what was going on there or how that happened, but it did. Perhaps a little bit of a saving grace. You did at least take a round, which again, every round helps, every round counts towards the end of the season when playoffs are on the line. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Anything else for you to say, Mr. Amateur Admin himself?
One loss is not the end. You even mentioned, I believe the way it's going to shake out is that you have to be 5-3, but who knows? It is absolutely possible that we'll manage to get a 4-4 team with just an insane number of rounds.
Yeah, I mean, but, really just don't rule it out of the realm of possibilities for sure.
One loss is not the end by any